Great to have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas. It is week 8 of the EA Sports college football season, and the games are getting more intense. It's the Cal Golden Bears and the SMU Mustangs. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with the Golden Bears head coach. This is a crucial moment in their season. They've got to decide what type of team they are. They're finding ways to lose close games, and they've got to get their first win in conference play. Coach says it's crucial that they get off to a good start here today. He wants focus, communication, and more dominance and physicality at the line of scrimmage. I'll keep you posted on how they look down here from the field level to start the first quarter. Guys?
Appreciate that, Holly. The Mustangs ready to kick it away first. No reason to risk trying to field that one. As it skips through the end zone, it'll be a touchback. Trying to establish the run. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. The Golden Bears racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Jaron Chiave Songopolitelli. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He lets it fly. He's got it down the field. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
Well, we knew this offense wanted to be aggressive in this game plan, and they're doing it right away in the first series, taking a shot down the field. They got the look they wanted, and what a great throw by the quarterback.
Makes the catch. It's strong.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
Gives it. Plows through the defense. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. From the gun on third down, Songa Bolatelli. Left side is Hendricks. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. Touchdown, Golden Bears. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And the finisher coming courtesy of that touchdown toss from 45 yards out. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. From the gun, a collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Long way to go on second down.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive.
Makes the grab in their space. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Mustangs are in the hurry-up. Right side, it's Singleton. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. The Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Drops back, it's Jennings. Out wide right, it's Cooper. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. And the Mustangs, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line.
Well, Kevin Jennings has a high ceiling, David, and we've seen throughout his career when he's playing well, this offense is lights out. This is a guy who's quarterbacked this team to a college football playoff already, but there have been some dips as well. He's got to limit the mistakes. I think that's the whole key this season. Staying healthy, limiting the turnovers. If they do that, they'll be laughing on offense.
And he's not the biggest guy in the world, but his athletic ability really shines through. You just want to see him be more patient in the pocket. Like, make those easy plays. You don't have to always be fading away and make it hard on yourself. But the one thing you know about this offense, it's fast and it's fun. And this is a guy that can scramble around and make big plays.
The Mustangs will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs! Setting up for the extra point and the tie. The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back.
Number 99, set to kick this one.
No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. He leaves it with the back. Just smothered on the play. And the Golden Bears want to move quickly.
Well, to say that this guy was unblockable in their last game is definitely an understatement. He was living in the opponent's backfield, and he does it again very early in this one, David. And I know he was a guy this offensive line and this coaching staff were concerned about, and early on, they don't have an answer for him.
I'm about to say,
it's picked off, and that's number 10.
some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They evened things up the last time they had it, and the defense helped them out, and a chance to gonna let it fly. They went for it all in the first play of the drive and come up empty.
Well, the offense taking a shot after getting the takeaway. They're in what's called the fringe area. It's not quite the red zone, but it's a good spot to throw posts, to throw goes, to throw deep corner routes, smash routes. And that's exactly what they were thinking that time. Just a little bit off on the throw. Nice play by the defense, but I love the aggressive nature that time by the O.
He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Caught behind the line. It's Hale. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. And the Mustangs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to throw, it's Jennings. Quickly complete. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Mustangs! PAT unit on the field. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Cal's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. The Golden Bears want to crank the tempo.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
JKS. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. There to make the stop, but he is a weapon out of the backfield in the short passing game, and they've got a first down.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something.
Looking for a big play. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there.
That's just a better job by the defender. He knew he was going to get challenged in this game. He knew these receivers had speed, and they were going to test him. Nice job by that DB knocking it away.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Throwing, Sangapolatelli makes the catch. It's Hendricks. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. And the Golden Bears are moving quickly down the field.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 50, a first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Sangapolatelli got his man. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The Golden Bears have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. The snap sets up to throw. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. They were all over it. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Working the ground game. He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on 3rd and goal, and it did not pay off. Timeout taken now by the Golden Bears. That'll be their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. He got it. That'll bring him to within 4.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. He's going to fire deep. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up.
You know the saying, no risk it, no biscuit. If you want big plays on offense, you've got to be able to take shots. They didn't hit that one, but moving ahead in the 2nd half, expect this offense to keep dialing them up.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Right side, it's Smith. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
They're going back to the ground. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down.
I don't care who you are, but if you're going to have success offensively, you've got to have some semblance of a running game. They didn't have it their last time out. They obviously really struggled in that game. And in this one, just not getting enough push up front, and it's putting them in some really difficult situations.
2nd down, going to throw it. Out wide right, it's Smith. Good, strong tackle. The Mustangs want to pick up the tempo. Churns into the pile. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense. Cal uses its second timeout. They burned a couple early, now down to just one timeout to work with. And the Mustangs will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. First one of the day is on its way. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on once. No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Jaron Kiave Sungapolatelli. And the sack all the way back in the 5. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Back to pass, and he'll have to push it downfield. He's got it. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Unloads to the wideout. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Corrals it at the 45, and the returner will be brought down. The Mustangs offense is ready to go on the attack. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Headed to the end zone, and he's in, pounding his way in for the score. Touchdown, SMU!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Caught on the RPO. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. And the Golden Bears come to the line in the hurry up. It'll be a draw. Knocked down at the 47. It's a 5-yard gain and enough to move the chains. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Hines is back in the middle. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Holds and fires complete to the right. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. The Golden Bears look to keep this drive humming.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Handoff to the single back. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
JKS rushes on. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on first down by this offense.
After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Incomplete. Big fight for the ball, but it falls to the ground.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
After back-to-back misfires, they're hoping this time's the charm on 3rd and goal. Throwing Sangapolatelli. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Hang on just a second. I think they're going to try to get the touchdown here. Man, this could be a gamble, guys. They could come up empty. Cal will use its final timeout. And now they'll have to go the rest of the half with no timeouts remaining. Right down the boulevard. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. SMU's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. The Mustangs moving quickly to the line.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was...
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to try to create some space and give yourself an opportunity not to throw out of your own end zone. They didn't hold up in protection. They give up the sack, but thank goodness they didn't give up a safety.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They make the tackle, and it's short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. And the Mustangs will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Trying to take it back. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there and just...
Snags it, and there's running room. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Ready, go. They'll run it. Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down.
Defense thinking run all the way, and you could tell they sell out. They stuff the run. Now it's 3rd and short. Will they run again, or are you going to force them to pass the football?
Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Songo Politelli makes the grab, makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
Short completion on 1st down, and here comes 2nd and 8. They want to throw it. Got his man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. Jaron Songo Politelli. He's got an open man. And he's tackled, stopped at the 14. They'll move the chains. They've got a 1st down in the red zone. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
And the Golden Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Again, it's Songo Politelli. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. Guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week too. So you needed some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. JKS throws to the wideout. He'll be thinking about that one, almost an interception.
And that was another ball thrown in harm's way. And this young man, he already has 1 interception. That was almost the 2nd. Just playing a little bit loose with the football. Let's make sure we get that dialed in. We can't make those mistakes. Hard to win games when you make big mistakes.
From here, it would would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Got the back over the middle. A big stop from this defense as they force a fourth down and a decision coming right now. Mustangs call a timeout. It'll be their first. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this fourth down. No good. Boy, they could have used that field goal to draw a little closer, but still an 8-point game.
And that kind of tells you how the season's gone for this squad. Just whether it's the offense, whether it's the defense, now it's the special teams, missing a makeable kick. It's been that kind of year.
Right side, it's Knight. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. The Mustangs in the hurry up. Moving the pocket, it's Jennings. Escapes the pressure going right. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's 4th down.
And the defense was all over it. They know 3rd down, the quarterback could be a viable threat in the run game. Played physical, played close to the line of scrimmage, made the big stop.
My goodness, he unloads on that one. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Just enough time for one final play of the half. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, kind of the unofficial halfway point of the season. Week 8 and another exciting update from the EA Sports desk. Let's open the show with Vanderbilt taking on the number 5 team, the Kentucky Wildcats. And it's the Wildcats in real jeopardy of kissing that top 10 ranking goodbye. They're being punked right now, dominated in every aspect of the game, and we haven't even hit halftime. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Keeps it on the option. Hit and stop right there. Not much on that pickup.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Back to throw, it's Jennings. Looking for his man. Complete to the right. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Mustangs headed quickly to the line.
And that's a huge third down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
Right down the middle. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
2nd and long here. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hale. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Just keeps slinging it. Makes the grab. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. The Mustangs are flying down the field. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
Give to the back. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Scanning the field, it's Jennings. Got his man on the right. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10. Might have a chance. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
Man, you cannot coach this to quarterbacks. Hard focus downfield, soft focus around you. As soon as he felt the lane, he was gone. No second guessing at all. That was picture perfect, and he uses his speed to just gash the defense.
They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play.
Great play by the defense there, getting a tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, 3rd quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
2nd down to the air. Touchdown, Mustangs! Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And the extra point splits the uprights at 28-13. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Here comes the Golden Bear offense ready to start this drive. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Looking for a crease. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Throwing Sangapolatelli. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Breaks into the open. Scoop and score. Touchdown, Mustangs.
You always hear coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep two hands on the ball. That time, he got hit. The ball came free, bounced right into the defender's hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
And he tacks on the extra point. Here he comes from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Sangopolitelli. It's dropped after taking the hit.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And this is why this team is losing this game. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times, almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Jaron Kiave Sangopolitelli fires to the wideout. And it slips through his feet. It's incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
And I thought the game plan has been so good by this defense, man. They know exactly who his go-to guy is out wide, and they're doing a great job of mixing up coverage, taking that away. Listen, this QB doesn't have to go to him, and that's why I think you look next. Who's your next best playmaker that can make something happen for you? Maybe go find him, because they're locked in on that star out wide.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Straight ahead, it's Green. And he's brought down after a short gain. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Hand it to the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Extending the play. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
And they'll send out the field goal unit. That is no good. Guys, they didn't get the field goal there, but still a 22-point lead to work with.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. JKS. In traffic, it's Strong. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Sangapolatelli from the gun on 3rd down. He's going for a big play downfield. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
He's brought down at the 43-yard line. And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. So 1st down will open up the final period.
Here we go, ready. Walk, ready, go.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Strong. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. The Golden Bears will hustle to the line. Going with the ground game left. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
And the Golden Bears really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17.
And just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward, let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job, nice execution. 1st down.
Throwing Sangapolatelli. Out wide right, it's Perry. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. Out wide left, it's Strong. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. Throw him to the spot, and that's exactly what he did to pick up the first down.
And that's so many hours of doing this together. You know exactly when he's going to break on that out route. You know what kind of speed he has because you've thrown it so many times. Nice rhythm and timing, and you could tell that was experience between receiver and quarterback.
Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now on second and goal. Oh, big fella almost had a pick right there. Instead, it falls incomplete.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations, but this defense, they don't have to be aggressive. They can sit back. Offensively, you got to put the gas to the floor. Got to make something happen fast.
And they'll come to the line and try to draw a little bit closer on third and goal. Sangapolatelli. Touchdown, Golden Bears! Fitted in the window for the score.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Just one of those mistakes that can happen as the kickoff goes out of bounds. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Quick give. It's Green. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be second and 7.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Running to the left. All over him immediately.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
To the air, it's Jennings. Throws to the wideout. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
That's just frustrating. You know, you're an offense, you're in a great position, you're up by 2 scores. All you do is take care of the football. Premium, taking care of the football. We're trying to run some clock. We're trying to get out of here with a W. Turning the football over is the worst thing you could possibly do.
That's caught. It's McKinley. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The Golden Bears racing to the line in the hurry-up.
That's a good start for this offense, but it's got to be all gas. We've got to be fast. We can't guarantee ourselves we're going to score 2 two-point conversions after we get these 2 touchdowns. Maximize this possession. Got to be aggressive.
Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Takes it the other way. Delivers the stiff arm. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much, late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
He'll be knocked down, but not before doling out some punishment and getting 7. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll move the wide receiver. Keep it on the ground. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the first. And now you're staring 4th down right in the face.
The give on 4th down. And he's not even close to the line to gain, and the defense makes the stop.
Well, you're up by 2 possessions in the 4th quarter. They're hoping with that conversion they ice the game. They don't get it. It feels like they're going to win, but we've seen crazy things happen in college football, and they've left the door open here late. Let's see what happens.
Jaron Kiave Songopolatelli. It's complete to the right. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line.
It's a lot to ask at this point. You need 2 touchdowns and 2 two-point conversions at minimum to win this football game. So we got to go. We got to take shots, find the matchups, and let's see what happens.
He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. There he goes. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone. And the Golden Bears are in the hurry-up. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. The Golden Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. JKS. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Throwing Songopolatelli. He's going for the goal line. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Maybe didn't like that play call on 3rd and 2. Instead, they'll call a timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. And they'll come to the line trying to take a slice out of this lead on 3rd and goal. He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on 3rd and goal, and it did not pay off.
And I think it's go time now at this point of the game if you're on offense, because you need a touchdown. You have this golden opportunity down close to the goal line. Who is a playmaker you can identify offensively that you know can win one-on-one to get you the score?
A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. Going for 6. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs.
Yeah, and they're trying to get something going here. Obviously, got to make something happen quick late in the 4th quarter, and that might be their last chance, their last real shot. Now they turn the football over, and it's just not looking good. That clock is really working against them.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And they take a knee on 4th down, having inflicted enough damage, and that ought to do it.
And this offense doesn't have much space to go backwards anymore. Right? They've given that up, man. You got to be physical. You got to find a way to get this ball out of the area of your own end zone. You don't want to flirt with the safety, and that means being physical and getting your back downhill, not going backwards.
Long way to go on 2nd down.
Right 53.
And in a 2-possession game, they'll take a knee. Defense can stop it a couple more times. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback